Salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tinkering About, the bi-weekly series where I, Professor Tinker, show you, the viewers, a rather awesome-looking game which I think more people need to know about so that they can experience its epicosity. Let's go with that. Let's make a new word. This week I am going to be showing you Enter the Gungeon. A rather beautifully made, dungeon-crawling, 8-bit, havoc-wreaking, bullet-hell, roguelite, mind-blowing game of pixelated goodness. Developed by Dodgeroll. The game can be played with one of your friends in a local co-op mode, and each character is very unique. It's rather refreshing. You've got the Marine, who has a big old pistol which goes a-bang-bang, and he also has a helmet which protects you from one bullet and then explodes in a shockwave of damage, injuring all enemies around you. A walkie-talkie, which I never actually got to use, so I don't actually know what it does. And a passive skill, which all the heroes actually have, to be honest with you. They all have their own unique passive skills. Pretty clever stuff, wouldn't you say? You've got a pilot who has a kick-ass plasma pistol and a lockpick, which has a set number of uses, but it definitely helps you get through those pesky locked doors and chests, which you otherwise would not be able to get through unless you had a key. A convict who likes to use a revolver, a shotgun, and a Molotov cocktail, which, might I add, when you throw it and that bad boy explodes, oh, it is the most beautiful thing you will ever lay your eyes upon. And finally, you have the Huntress, who likes to sport a sexy little pistol with a fast rate of fire, and a big-ass crossbow, which does an insane amount of damage in comparison to the other starting weapons, at the cost of speed and ammo capacity. Because, you know, it's your crossbow. It can only fire one bolt at a time. I mean, what did you expect? For the first little area, I'm going to sport the Marine. Show you through the tutorial part of the game, which is taught to you by none other than the great and wise Sir Manuel. Or Manual, as I like to call him. Sir Manual teaches you all the basics from kicking over tables and books to dodge rolling over bullets and just straight getting rid of them altogether with nifty little items called blanks. I won't spoil the tutorial area too much for you all, since I find it to be one of the most interesting and enjoyable parts of the game. The dialogue between yourself and Sir Manual is beautiful and very comedic. The animations in this game are also extremely smooth and lovely to look at, very pleasing to the eye. It always surprises me just how much movement and detail people can put into a game that looks like this. Just how do they do it? It's unbelievable. I love it. Now here's something that'll really get you going. All the dungeon levels, no matter what character you use, anything and everything, they are all procedurally generated every time. At one moment, you could go through the whole first level only facing these teeny tiny little bullet babies shooting at you with their little ineffective pistols throughout the whole thing. And then all of a sudden you might die due to an accident, come back, go into the very first room, and then there's just this massive, weirdly powerful knight thing that shoots bullets at you from its sword, which you would expect to be a boss or something. And the enemies in this game are also very diverse and enjoyable to fight. You've got it all, from the little tiny bullet babies that I mentioned, to shotgun shells of varying colors and difficulty, to even these teeny tiny little adorable slimy wimies that just bounce towards you and then all of a sudden just split into multiple pieces that all want to eat your damn face. It's like, oh, look at you, you're adorable, and then just boom, hello, we're gonna eat you. It's like, oh god, no, get away from me, you tiny little adorable shit. Like earlier though, I won't spoil all of the enemies for you. The game does, of course, have a trader who you can buy things like keys, new guns, and extra blanks from, all at a price, of course. And in case you hadn't guessed already, the currency in this game is bullets. And if you've been thinking to yourself, Tink, what the hell are those green dots that keep lighting up on the floor every time you kill something? Well, those, my fine, inquisitive, gun-loving, dungeon-crawling friend, are teleporters. When you clear a room, the teleporter will activate. It's like a checkpoint. It's a nicely animated and well-implemented quick travel system to get around the dungeon so that you can explore and clear all of the rooms, and then instead of getting lost on your way back to that big, beautiful, glorious boss door and going, which way am I going again? You can just open the map, drag it around, click the teleporter in the boss room, and boom, it's like a swoosh, there you go, it's there, bang, you're gonna fight the boss, ta-da! And when you die, the game shows you this nifty little crosshair of time, I like to call it, that snipes you, shoots open a book, and that book shows you the stats of how well you did and what killed you. It's pretty sweet, to be honest with you. Playing this game with a friend is definitely the way it's meant to be played, and while it's still fun and amazing when you play it by yourself, I think we can all agree that when you're facing a Gatling gun and have to fend off a minigun as well as rockets coming out of a bird's beak, it's best to have a friend in the room to give you some mental comfort, seeing as how you will go crazy when you notice that the bird has biceps bigger than your bed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this review of Enter the Gungeon. You can find it on Steam at an incredibly cheap price, so I highly recommend you go and grab it, get a friend by the scruff of their neck, drag them into your bedroom, and then sit down and play the game with them. Hunt for guns and fill out your journal. Go on, go do it. Go on, get it done. I'm not even going to say bye, just go do it. Go, get the game. Go. It's amazing. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.